Have you ever felt like someone was deliberately trying to make you jealous by flaunting their attention towards someone else? They thought they had the upper hand, didn't they? They were playing mind games, trying to make you second-guess your worth. But here's the twist they never saw coming, the trap they set for you. They're now caught in it themselves. While they were so focused on trying to manipulate your emotions, they didn't realize that their actions would backfire and leave them tangled in their own mess. This is where you take back your power. You rise above the drama while they're left dealing with the consequences of their own games. If you've ever experienced this, or you're seeing it unfold right now, keep watching, because I'm breaking down exactly how to stay one step ahead and why their attempts to bring you down are only going to elevate you even more. And before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're ready to stay grounded, empowered, and unshakable in the face of anyone's mind games. Let's get into it. Understanding the soul's journey. Understanding the soul's journey is like opening a book that's been written over countless lifetimes, with each chapter revealing more about who you are at your core. The soul, unlike the body we inhabit, is eternal and infinite. Think of the physical body as a temporary home, like a car you use to navigate the roads of life. The car may get worn out, need repairs, and eventually break down, but the driver, the soul, remains untouched and continues on its journey. This journey isn't limited to one lifetime, but stretches across many, with each experience contributing to the soul's growth and evolution. The soul is the essence of who you truly are. It's the part of you that carries the wisdom, lessons, and experiences from lifetime to lifetime. While the body might age, change, and eventually fade away, the soul remains constant, evolving through each cycle of birth, life, and death. It's like a river that never stops flowing, gathering strength and depth as it moves forward. The physical body, on the other hand, is a temporary vessel, a suit that we wear for this particular experience on Earth. Just like you change clothes every day, your soul changes bodies throughout its many incarnations. But the clothes don't define you, and neither does the body. What defines you is the timeless energy that resides within, the soul that is always connected to something far greater than the material world. Spiritual awakening is a crucial part of the soul's journey, like turning the page to a whole new chapter in that vast book of life. It's a moment of profound realization, where you begin to see beyond the surface of things and connect with the deeper truths of existence. It's like waking up from a dream and realizing that what you thought was real is only a small part of the bigger picture. During this awakening, you start to recognize that your physical body, while important for your current life, is not the ultimate reality. It's just a temporary tool that your soul uses to navigate this world. Your true self is something far more expansive, a spiritual being having a human experience rather than the other way around. This awakening is part of the soul's journey toward higher consciousness. Imagine climbing a mountain. Each step brings you closer to the peak, where the view becomes clearer, and the distractions of the lower ground fall away. In the same way, as the soul evolves, it sheds the illusions and limitations of the material world, moving closer to a divine connection and a deeper understanding of its true nature. The awakening is the process of remembering that you are not separate from the universe, that you are part of something vast and divine. It's about recognizing that your essence is made of the same energy that creates stars, galaxies, and everything in between. Every experience you have, every challenge you face, is like a stepping stone along this path. Even the struggles, the pain, and the setbacks are part of the soul's evolution, helping you grow and learn. They act like teachers, guiding you toward greater wisdom and understanding. The soul, through each lifetime, is on a quest to expand its consciousness, to return to a state of oneness with the divine, and to remember its eternal nature. Signs of spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening often feels like a veil lifting, revealing a world that was always there, but hidden from view. It's like seeing life in high definition after being stuck in a blurry version for years. One of the first signs of this awakening is a heightened awareness of your breath and energy. You begin to notice the flow of air as it moves in and out of your body, like the gentle rhythm of the ocean tides. Breathing no longer feels automatic, but becomes a conscious experience that anchors you to the present moment. Along with this, there's an increased sensitivity to energy, both your own and the energy around you. It's as if you're tuning in to an invisible frequency, becoming more aware of the subtle vibrations that connect everything in the universe. As you move further into this awakening, there's often a sensation of lightness, as if a heavy burden you didn't even realize you were carrying has been lifted. It's like taking off a backpack full of stones after a long hike, and suddenly you feel free, weightless. This lightness is not just physical, it's mental and emotional too. Your thoughts become clearer, your emotions more balanced, and you start to feel a deep sense of clarity that cuts through the noise of daily life. The fog that once clouded your mind begins to dissipate, and with it comes a greater understanding of who you are and your purpose. Another powerful sign is the deep connection you start to feel with nature, people, and the universe as a whole. Walking through a forest, you may suddenly feel as though the trees are speaking to you, their branches swaying in harmony with your heartbeat. The colors of the sky seem more vivid. The breeze feels like it's carrying a message, and you realize that you're not separate from the world around you. You're an integral part of it. It's as if the boundaries between you and everything else start to blur. You might also feel a greater sense of empathy for others, tuning into their emotions as if they were your own. The barriers between you and them fade, and a profound sense of unity emerges. These signs of spiritual awakening are not random. They signal that you are moving beyond the distractions of the material world. It's like stepping off a fast-moving train and suddenly seeing the landscape in all its beauty, no longer blurred by speed. The things that once occupied your mind, worries about money, status, and external validation, begin to lose their grip on you. Instead, you find yourself drawn to experiences that nourish your soul, like meditating, spending time in nature, or connecting deeply with others. As this awakening unfolds, it becomes clear that you are beginning to transcend the physical realm. Material concerns, while still part of life, no longer hold the same importance. It's as if you've shifted your focus from the external to the internal, realizing that true peace, happiness, and fulfillment come from within. You start to see life not just as a series of events happening to you, but as a dance of energy and consciousness that you are actively participating in. This shift marks the beginning of a profound journey, one that takes you beyond the surface of things and into the deeper, more meaningful layers of existence. Detachment from material needs and earthly pleasures. As spiritual awakening deepens, a natural shift occurs where the pull of material desires starts to fade, like the receding tide leaving behind a calmer shore. What once seemed so important, chasing after possessions, wealth, and status, begins to feel like an endless loop that never truly satisfies. It's as though you've been climbing a ladder, only to realize it's leaning against the wrong wall. This detachment from material needs doesn't mean you stop appreciating life's comforts, but they no longer define your happiness or sense of self-worth. Instead of looking outward for validation, you start to find joy in the quiet spaces within, where true peace and fulfillment reside. Material possessions, like shiny toys, once held a magnetic allure, promising happiness and fulfillment. But as you awaken spiritually, they lose their shine, like glittering distractions that no longer catch your eye. You begin to understand that these things, no matter how much you accumulate, can never fill the deeper longing within your soul. There's a growing recognition that the pursuit of external validation, whether through social status, praise, or success, is fleeting, like trying to hold on to sand slipping through your fingers. You realize that no amount of admiration or recognition can compare to the contentment found within yourself, free from the expectations of others. As you detach from material possessions and the need for constant external approval, your focus naturally shifts inward, where inner peace, love, and spiritual connection become the true treasures you seek. It's like walking through a door that was always open, but never noticed before. On the other side, you discover that the stillness inside is far more rewarding than the noise of the outer world. You begin to prioritize experiences that nourish your spirit, meditating, spending time in nature, or simply being present in the moment, over chasing the highs that come with acquiring more things or meeting society's expectations. These moments of inner connection feel like drinking from a deep well of peace, refreshing your soul in ways material pleasures never could. This shift brings a sense of liberation. No longer bound by the need to keep up with societal standards or prove your worth through possessions, you feel lighter, like a balloon released from the weight of unnecessary attachments. You come to understand that real fulfillment doesn't come from having more, but from being more, from expanding your consciousness, deepening your compassion, and growing in love. It's like discovering that the true richness of life is found in the unseen, in the love you give and receive, in the peace you cultivate within, and in the deep spiritual connection you feel with the universe. The ascension process. What it means. The ascension process is like rising from a foggy valley into the clear air of a mountaintop, where everything becomes more vivid and expansive. At its core, ascension is about moving from a lower state of consciousness, where fear, separation, and material concerns dominate, to a higher one, filled with love, unity, and spiritual clarity. It's as if your inner compass is slowly recalibrating, pointing you toward a higher truth that's always been there, just waiting for you to notice it. As you ascend, you begin to see the world through new eyes, where the old patterns of fear and doubt no longer have the same hold over you. Instead, you align more deeply with the divine, the part of yourself that knows you are connected to something greater than the physical world. This shift requires shedding the limitations of the physical realm, much like a caterpillar leaving its cocoon to become a butterfly. You begin to let go of the old, restrictive beliefs that have kept you tied to the material world, beliefs that told you success, happiness, and love could only be found through external achievements. As you ascend, you realize that these limitations are like chains you've been carrying for too long. Ascension asks you to release these chains and embrace the freedom of your true nature, which is vast, limitless, and inherently connected to all of life. It's a process of remembering that you are not separate from the universe, but a part of the divine fabric that weaves everything together. A key aspect of ascension is aligning with unity. It's like moving from seeing yourself as an isolated drop of water to realizing you are part of a vast ocean. You start to feel an overwhelming sense of connection, not just with the people around you, but with nature, the universe, and even the energy that flows through every living thing. The separation between me and you dissolves, and in its place, there's a deep understanding that we are all one, moving toward the same, higher state of consciousness. This unity brings with it a sense of peace and harmony, as you no longer feel the need to compete or compare, but simply to be, allowing yourself to flow with the divine rhythm of life. However, ascension is not always easy. It can feel disorienting, like walking through a dark tunnel without knowing what's on the other side. There are moments when it feels confusing, uncomfortable, or even painful as you leave behind old ways of being that no longer serve you. It's like letting go of a familiar security blanket, only to find that what's waiting on the other side is so much more fulfilling. Trusting the process is essential during these times. It's about having faith that the discomfort is temporary and that each challenge is a stepping stone, guiding you closer to your true self. Just like climbing a mountain, there are moments when the path is steep and your legs ache, but with each step, the view becomes more breathtaking and you realize that the journey is worth every moment. Experiencing oneness, deep connection to everything. Experiencing oneness is like realizing that you are a single note in a vast, harmonious symphony. Yet without your presence, the music would be incomplete. As spiritual awakening deepens, you begin to feel a profound sense of connection to everything around you, as if the invisible lines separating you from the rest of the world start to fade away. It's like looking at a vast web and suddenly seeing that each thread, every person, plant, animal, and even the stars in the sky are all intricately woven together. This feeling of oneness isn't just a fleeting moment, but a deep, inner knowing that you are part of something much larger than yourself. And this realization fills you with awe and reverence for the world. As this awareness of interconnectedness grows, you start to feel a sense of unity with all living things. It's as though the boundaries between you and them dissolve, and in their place, there's a shared understanding that we are all made of the same essence, all part of the same universal energy. This awakening feels like coming home to a truth that you've always known deep down, but perhaps forgot along the way. It's like standing in a forest and suddenly feeling the pulse of life in every leaf, every gust of wind, and realizing that the same life force flows through you. The walls of separation that once divided you from the world around you crumble, and you become aware that you are not a separate being, but an integral part of the whole. With this sense of oneness comes an outpouring of love, compassion, and understanding for all beings. It's like your heart has expanded, making room for the entire universe. You no longer see people, animals, or nature as other. You see them as extensions of yourself, deserving of the same care and kindness you would give your own heart. This deep compassion is not limited by circumstances. It flows freely, without judgment, because you recognize the shared journey we're all on. It's as if you've tapped into an endless well of empathy, where you can feel the pain and joy of others as if they were your own. You start to understand that their struggles, their triumphs, and their experiences are also part of your experience, because we are all intricately connected. This transformation brings about a sense of peace, as you no longer feel the need to compete, judge, or separate yourself from others. Instead, there is a gentle acceptance of all that is, a recognition that every being is on their own path, and that each path is valuable. You start to embrace the idea that we are all threads in the same cosmic tapestry, each contributing to the beauty and richness of the whole. This understanding doesn't make life's challenges disappear, but it gives you a new perspective on them. You see that even in moments of difficulty, there is a greater purpose, and you trust that you are never truly alone in facing them. The experience of oneness also brings with it a deep sense of responsibility. Just as a pebble dropped in water creates ripples, you begin to understand that your actions, thoughts, and energy affect the entire web of life. This realization inspires you to live with greater intention, knowing that everything you do contributes to the collective consciousness. And with this awareness comes a profound sense of love, not just for others, but for yourself. For you too are part of this magnificent, interconnected whole. This journey is not solitary, collective awakening. This journey of spiritual awakening is like a magnificent tapestry, woven together with countless threads, each representing a soul on the rise. As each individual awakens, it creates a ripple effect, like a pebble tossed into a serene pond, sending out waves that touch the lives of others. You're not alone in this transformation. Many souls are experiencing their own awakenings, each one contributing to a collective elevation in consciousness. Just as the sun rises, illuminating the world, one ray at a time, each awakening adds to the collective light, creating a brighter, more vibrant existence for all. This shared experience reminds us that while our journeys are personal, they are intricately connected, and together we form a beautiful constellation of shared growth and understanding. Encouraging viewers to share their stories is vital, as every narrative is a unique thread in the larger fabric of collective awakening. Each story holds wisdom and insights that can inspire others, fostering a sense of camaraderie among those on similar paths. It's like gathering around a warm fire on a chilly night, where everyone shares their experiences, fears, and triumphs, creating a space of safety and connection. By sharing your journey, you invite others to do the same, opening the door to genuine conversations that can uplift and empower. The act of sharing not only brings clarity and healing to your own experience, but also helps others realize they are not isolated in their struggles or discoveries. The importance of community and support in navigating the ascension process cannot be overstated. Just as a tree stands tall with the support of its roots, which intertwine and nourish one another, we too thrive when we come together. In moments of confusion or discomfort, having a community to lean on can be like a lifeline, providing guidance, encouragement, and understanding. These connections help us remember that we're all part of the same cosmic dance, and together we can navigate the ups and downs of spiritual growth more gracefully. The shared energy and collective wisdom of a supportive community create an environment where everyone can flourish, each soul helping to uplift the others as they move toward higher states of consciousness. Moreover, engaging with like-minded individuals fosters a sense of belonging. In a world that can sometimes feel fragmented, finding your tribe is like discovering a long-lost family. These connections help validate your experiences, offering reassurance that your feelings and insights are part of a larger awakening happening globally. When you gather with others who resonate with your journey, it can be incredibly empowering, reminding you that you are not just one voice in a sea of confusion, but part of a chorus singing in harmony. This sense of unity and shared purpose can fuel your motivation to continue on your path, encouraging you to delve deeper into your spiritual practices. Embracing divine guidance and intuition. Embracing divine guidance and intuition during spiritual awakening is like tuning a radio to the right frequency, allowing you to hear the beautiful melodies of the universe clearly. As you embark on this journey, your connection to your higher self becomes stronger, like a thread being woven tightly into the fabric of existence. You start to feel that gentle nudge from within, that whisper of wisdom that encourages you to trust yourself and the path you are on. This inner voice, once muffled by the noise of everyday life, now rings clear and true, guiding you through the twists and turns of your spiritual journey. Just as a lighthouse shines its light to help lost ships find their way home, your intuition becomes a guiding star, illuminating the way forward and helping you navigate challenges with grace and confidence. Listening to this inner voice is crucial. It's like paying attention to the soft rustle of leaves in a quiet forest, where each sound carries a message from the universe. Signs may come in many forms: a sudden feeling of joy, a meaningful coincidence, or even a vivid dream. These signals are invitations to explore deeper, encouraging you to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the unknown. When you begin to notice these signs, it's like being handed a map that leads you to hidden treasures of understanding and growth. Trusting your intuition allows you to tap into a reservoir of inner wisdom, revealing the profound truth that you are never truly alone. The universe is always guiding you toward your highest good. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, and breathwork play a vital role in strengthening this connection to divine guidance. Meditation is like a serene pond, where the surface calms and clears, allowing you to see the depths of your soul. By taking the time to sit in silence, you create space to listen to your thoughts and feelings, making it easier to recognize the subtle messages from your higher self. Mindfulness, on the other hand, is like putting on a pair of glasses that sharpen your vision, helping you stay present and aware of the beauty in each moment. When you cultivate mindfulness, you become more attuned to the signs and synchronicities that unfold in your life, enhancing your ability to respond with clarity and intention. Breathwork, too, is a powerful tool for connecting with divine guidance. Just as a river flows freely, your breath can help clear away stagnant energy and open pathways to deeper awareness. By focusing on your breath, you invite calmness into your body and mind, creating a bridge to your intuition. With each inhalation, you can visualize drawing in light and wisdom, while each exhalation releases any doubt or fear that may cloud your judgment. This practice fosters a sense of trust in the guidance you receive, allowing you to navigate life with greater ease and confidence. Trusting the process of transformation. Trusting the process of transformation during your ascension journey is like sailing through a vast ocean. At times, the waters may be calm and clear, allowing you to glide smoothly toward your destination. Other times, you might encounter turbulent waves that shake your boat and challenge your resolve. However, every wave, no matter how daunting, is an essential part of your growth as a sailor of your own life. Embracing this journey means acknowledging that challenges are not obstacles, but stepping stones, each one pushing you to discover new depths of strength and resilience within yourself. Just as a seed must break through the soil to grow into a strong plant, your spirit often needs to face difficulties to blossom into its fullest potential. Surrendering to this process is crucial. It's like letting go of the reins and allowing the winds to guide your ship. When you cling tightly to old patterns and habits, it's as if you're trying to steer your vessel against the current, making the journey much harder than it needs to be. Releasing these old ways of being opens you up to new possibilities, allowing the current to carry you toward your true self. It's important to remember that surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Instead, it's about trusting the divine flow of life. Picture yourself as a leaf floating on a stream, effortlessly moving along, trusting that the water will take you exactly where you need to be. When you embrace this surrender, you create space for healing, growth, and transformation to unfold. This transformation is a vital step toward realizing your soul's true essence. Think of it as peeling away the layers of an onion. Each layer represents a fear, a limiting belief, or a part of you that no longer serves your highest good. As you peel away these layers, you may experience tears and discomfort, but beneath it all lies the beautiful core of your being. This core is pure love, light, and wisdom, waiting to shine through. Trusting the process means understanding that every challenge and every moment of discomfort is part of this unveiling, revealing the incredible soul that has been there all along. Embrace each step of the journey, knowing that you are growing and evolving into the person you are meant to be. It's also essential to remind yourself that you're not alone on this journey. Just as the stars twinkle together in the night sky, we are all part of a vast universe, interconnected in our experiences. Many others are navigating their own transformations, facing similar challenges and triumphs. This shared experience creates a sense of community and support that can be incredibly comforting. When you trust the process, you not only honor your journey, but also encourage those around you to do the same. As you embrace your transformation, you become a beacon of light, inspiring others to step into their truth and embark on their journeys of self-discovery. Ultimately, trusting the process of transformation is about cultivating patience and compassion for yourself. Recognize that every experience, no matter how challenging, is a part of the beautiful tapestry of your life. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise, knowing that they are valid and necessary for your growth. With each wave you ride, you are moving closer to the realization of your soul's true essence, a radiant being of love and light, ready to shine in the world. So, take a deep breath, trust the journey, and remember that every step forward is a testament to your courage and commitment to your spiritual evolution.